Our memory is fragile. A lifetime is very brief. Everything happens so fast that we do not have time to understand the relationship between events. This is what my mother wrote in her diaries and notebooks in order to keep track of time. What is it, Papa? Do you want to lie down?
I miss Clara.
Papa, I think that Mama's with us right now. Come and lie down. My mother always talked about love as a miracle. Ever since she was a child, she wrote everything down in her diaries in order to see things in their true dimension. It was the first time she saw my father. Even though my father had come to propose to my mother's older sister, Rosa, my mother knew she was in love with him.
Clara, dear, we can't hear what we're saying. So, Esteban, as Rosa once said too.
What's important to us is not only that Rosa should be happy, but also...
I've decided that I will work hard every day. I'm convinced that if I work hard every day, then one day I will be rich enough to...
No, Clara, no.
Then one day I will be rich enough to lead Rosa to the altar.
Clara, no.
After 2 years, my father found the gold which would bring him back to Rosa. Love had driven him deep into the mine, but hard work and waiting had only made his longing greater. Finally, he succeeded, and he would soon return to lead Rosa to the altar. People had come to celebrate my grandfather's nomination as a candidate for the Liberal Party. Although my grandparents tried to keep my mother's supernatural powers a secret, everybody knew about them. People clandestinely came to my mother for advice.
I just wanted to know if Clara could tell me. I've run up a great debt. Being a politician, it's a scandal. You know, I don't know what to do. My family...
Black Devil will win on Sunday.
What?
In the third race.
Well, I really must thank you. I promise never to ask for your help again. Thank you, Clara. Thank you.
It's my fiancé, and I'm so unhappy. So I thought maybe Clara could help. Maybe just give me some hint of how to make him love me again.
Your fiancé can't stand the smell of lavender. So if you stop smearing yourself with lavender oil, he might start wanting you again.
Clara? What is it? Clara?
You're ashamed of yourself. She's upsetting Clara. No, she's a delicate, sensitive child.
Okay.
Rosa, what did she say?
She says there will soon be a death in our family, but it will happen by accident.
The Conservative Party has been in power in our country for as long as I can remember. They are the party of greed and corruption, of intolerance and old ideas. We, the Liberal Party, have to fight them. Thank you, dear friends, for your support. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Drink the toast. The one who carves the pig. That's tradition. Come on.
There's enough poison in that brandy to kill an ox. But just to be certain that's what killed Rosa, I'll have to do an autopsy. I'll have to examine her.
Do you mean you have to cut her up?
Clara, it isn't your fault. You can't provoke events. Darling, you just sense them a little before they happen.
So Rosa to die instead of me.
I don't need revenge. Revenge doesn't do anybody any good. Revenge won't bring Rosa back. Why did I get involved in politics in this country? It's nothing but murderers and bandits.
My mother was convinced that it was her fault that Rosa had died. She believed that if she ever spoke again, it could cause new accidents. Tormented by grief and guilt, she remained silent. She decided not to utter a word to anyone anymore.
Is it true, Clara?
me.
If I'd known you had such a short time on this earth, I would have stolen the money I needed to marry you. Made you happy, Rose.
After my mother stopped speaking, she lived in a world of her own, wrapped in her fantasies. A world where logic and laws of physics couldn't always be applied. Surrounded by spirits of the air and water and earth, making it unnecessary for her to utter a word for many, many years.
In return for your goodness.
I'm not going back to the mine.
You'll have to work at something, Esteban. Mother's medicines are expensive.
I'm finished. I'm finished.
Do you realize how many years of my life I've spent taking care of our mother?
The path to Jesus is through devotion and suffering. It's what you always taught me as a child. I'm leaving. I hate this city.
Why don't you say it's because you hate this house?
It's that too.
I would have liked to have been born a man, so I could leave too.
I'm glad I was never born a woman. I bought an old farm with the money from the mine.
We'll miss you.
Right, not it gets any worse. Hey there! You came to Tres Marias! What's your name?
Segundo.
I'm the patron here now. Anyone who doesn't like it can clear out immediately. Those who stay won't lack for food, but they'll have to work good and hard. You understand?
We understand, Patron. We have no place to go.
Come on, quiet.
father succeeded in building up Tres Marias to be one of the most productive haciendas in the country. He worked hard from early morning till late at night, and he was constantly in conflict with his discontented farm workers.
You want me to pay the wages? I mean, what is this, their way of thanking me? I know I'm severe, but I'm always fair.
In spite of the toil and conflicts, my father fully enjoyed the awareness that everything he owned was the fruit of his own hard work.
How much?
If you could lend me some money instead, Patron.
You got a nerve.
50 pesos, Patron. You're the mightiest and richest man in town. I wouldn't ask anybody else.
How come you need so much?
A train ticket to town, a red dress, a pair of high-heel shoes, a bottle of perfume, and a permanent. I want to be rich and famous.
How do I know I'll ever see you again?
We will see each other again. I know. Trust me.
What's your name?
Transito.
I got a deal, Transito. I like ambitious people.
Will it be all?
That'll do.
Very well.
Telegram for you, Patron.
Do you remember when we were children? How I used to cook for you, get you off to school. I could take care of you again, you know.
I shall do what Mother asked me to do. If they could accept me as a son-in-law once,
Oh, not her, Esteban.
they can do it again.
She's not well. Her sister Rosa was something special. At least she was healthy and normal, but Clara is too strange. You'll never be happy with her.
You're just jealous. Because you've never been in love yourself. There's nothing left for you but a home for old spinsters.
She will never be able to love you the way you need to be loved. Clara is too strange, Esteban. You need a woman who will take care of you. Somebody to worship you and obey you.
It's not fair.
She seems to spend most of her time in another world since Rosa's death.
I know.
Not because she can't speak, she just never wanted to.
I know. Well, as long as she can bring healthy children into the world, that's all that matters.
Maybe we protected her too much.
It isn't possible to give anyone too much affection.
Maybe I could meet her now.
Don't make any hasty decisions. Wait till you've met her. And then we also have to consider Clara's wishes, don't you think so?
You've come to ask me to marry you, haven't you?
Oh, Clara. Don't be impertinent.
But, Mom, I want to know. I don't want to waste time.
I also like things to be direct. Yes, Clara.
She said so.
So I came.
She spoke.
She said so.
Clara!
She said so.
You said so.
She spoke!
Oh, she speaks. She speaks.
Thank you, Clara. Being very happy. Goodbye.
Everything all right?
Good afternoon. Fair enough. Oh, I'm so sorry I'm late. I couldn't remember if it was today.
I owe you an explanation for asking you to come here.
Oh, I hope I haven't kept you sitting here for a long while.
Not at all. I'm so glad you could come. Normally, I don't come to places like this, you know. As a matter of fact, I've never been here before.
Good. What? Clara, I wanted to talk to you about... Oh, you don't have to worry. You're going to come and live with me and Esteban after we're married. The two of us are going to be just like sisters. And our friendship will last for the rest of our lives. No. Don't have to worry about Esteban. I'll talk to him about it. And we won't even tell him that we've met. Will we?
Forgive me, I'm sorry. I don't usually cry. It's just that I'm not used to anyone touching me. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm not used to anyone being nice to me. No one has ever shown me any tenderness. Forgive me. It's just that I'm so confused and so relieved. Thank you, dear Clara.
Dear Sister Fiona.
Wilt thou, Esteban Trueba, take Clara del Valle to be your lawful wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, for richer and for poorer, till death do you part?
I will.
And wilt thou, Clara del Valle, take Esteban Trueba to be your lawful wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, for richer and for poorer, till death do you part?
I will. Yes, I will. Oh, it's
beautiful. Welcome to Tres Marias. Congratulations.
Remember my sister, Perla?
Perla. How tired you must be. Come inside, I'll make you a cup of hot chocolate.
No.
She's not a child, Perla. You don't have to treat her like one.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been a week since my last confession. Father, I think I've committed a terrible sin.
Of the flesh?
My flesh is withered, but not my spirit. The devil is tormenting me.
The mercy of the Lord is infinite.
You don't know the thoughts that can run through the mind of a lonely woman, Father. A virgin who has never been with a man. Not for any lack of opportunity, but because God sent my mother a protracted illness and I had to be her nurse.
That sacrifice is recorded in heaven, my child.
Even if I've sinned in my thoughts, Father.
Well, it depends on your thoughts.
Sometimes, at night, I can't sleep. I feel as if I'm choking. To calm down, I get up and walk around the house. I go to my sister-in-law's room and put my ear to her door. Sometimes I tiptoe in and watch her while she's sleeping. I used to think she was stupid and incompetent, but now I know she's of another world. Maybe her time on Earth is just a small part of her. She might be closer to God than we are, Father Antonio. She looks like the angel of light. And I want to climb into her bed. Feel the warmth of her skin and her gentle breathing.
Pray, my child. Prayers help.
Wait, I'm not finished. When my brother sometimes sleeps with her, it's even worse. My prayers are useless. I can't sleep. I sweat, my whole body shakes. Finally, I get up and I walk through the dark house. I glide down the corridor, very carefully so the floor won't squeak. I I listened to them through their bedroom door. And once I even saw them, because the door had been left ajar. What I saw, I can't tell you, Father. It's too big a sin. It's not Clara's fault. She's as innocent as a child as my brother who leads her into it. He desires much more than just her body. He wants to own the most secret thing she holds inside of her. He is eternally damned.
Only God can judge and damn, my child. But what were they doing? You used to be a gifted narrator.
See very well, but what I sensed was incredible. The trembling movements, the abundance of juices, the words whispered in her ear, the strange secret smells. A veritable miracle.
A little girl. And her name will be Blanca.
Isn't she beautiful, Esteban?
Sometimes I wish that Mother could have seen this. She would have been proud of you, Esteban.
And to think, a little girl, I can hardly wait. But I don't like the way she walks around so much. The doctor distinctly told her to rest a lot. He also said she shouldn't sleep with you anymore.
He said what?
He said it wasn't good for Clara if you slept together during the rest of her pregnancy.
He didn't mention anything about that to me.
Well, I'm just telling you what he said. But I think he means you being too heavy on the baby or Clara's frail body. Anyway, I don't think it's good for Clara with too much excitement.
It seems to me, Farrah, that you're interfering in matters that don't concern you.
Good morning, Clara.
Is all this kissing really necessary?
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, feel her kicking. I think she wants to come out and say hello to her grandparents.
Her grandparents?
They're coming today, remember?
Well, then we must go up for your bath.
Oh, yes. That would feel good.
The doctor gave you some lovely almond oil to rub on your stomach to prevent the skin from stretching.
Terribly sorry.
I told them to take the train, but Papa insisted on driving that hopeless old car.
There's something we have to tell you. It's terrible.
Tell me.
You see, because of this violent collision with the train, your parents were hurled from the car. Your mother's head was severed from her body. And the terrible thing is that...
Well, yes, but I know where it is.
Clara. Stop.
No, I tell you, I know where it is.
Clara, the police have looked everywhere for it. I'm sorry, my wife is a little... just a pregnancy.
Sister Fenrona, will you help me? Will you help me? Come.
Here, Clara? But Clara, we're too far away from where the accident was. No, it's here. No, it is. Are you? It's here. Senor, would you do me a favor and just crawl in there and hand me the woman's head that you'll find there, please? And hurry up. Hurry up, senor. Oh, I think my time has come. Hurry up, senor.
Yes. Oh, it's fine. It's right. Relax. Come on, push. Push. It's all right. Push. Come on. It's coming. Welcome to the world, little Blanca.
Hold it nice and flat, Blanca.
Concentrate, Blanca.
And we'll show them that Blanca's the champion, yeah?
You hit it back to Aunt Farrella.
Oh, come on, Farrell, hit it harder. Here, oh dear, if you have to play in a hat. Farrell, if you keep it on the court, keep it in here. Don't hit it so far out. Come on, Farrell, stop fooling around. Come on, Farrell.
I almost got it.
Farrell, you're supposed to be teaching Clara the game. Come on.
Yes.
I think we've won, my little one. Blanca's the champion. Sometimes I wish Mother was still alive so I could send you back to her. Clara, let's go and have a cool drink, just the two of us.
Aunt Farrella, would you come and play with me? Aunt Farrella, please, could you play?
All right. Blanca, this. All right, I'll hit it to you. Are you ready?
There you are, my dear.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Who the hell's that? What the hell do you think you're doing? Get out of here.
The boy, we need money for food.
Then get out and earn some. Come on. Get out.
Don't you remember me, Esteban, down by the river? This is your son. Look at him. I named him after you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Take this and get out. Go on, take it. If I ever see you on my property again, I'll set the dogs on you both.
You'll never get rid of us, Esteban! You'll never get rid of your son!
Who are you?
Esteban Garcia.
My mother and father are not in.
I know.
What do you want?
To see your house.
You're not allowed to be here. Strangers are not allowed to walk into our home just like that.
I know.
Then why don't you leave?
I'll leave soon. Just want to smell you. You smell good.
It's bay rum. My mother bathes me every morning.
What a nice dress you've got there. Come and sit with me so I can feel it.
It's my Aunt Farla who's made it.
Imagine we have the same blood.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Blanca, your chocolate is ready. Blanca?
And now, as the last thing, I'd like to ask Pedro to stand up and tell us his story about the hens and the fox.
Once upon a time, there was a hen house. And every night, the fox forced its way into it to steal eggs and eat the baby chickens. And this made the hens very angry.
People are glad for the way you teach them, Sierra Clara.
Why can't you use your telepathic abilities usefully for a change and tell me where these children are?
I can't contact anyone that doesn't want to be found.
If you hadn't started this damn school of yours, none of this would have happened.
Pedro!
Blanca!
Clara! He found them. Segundo found them by the river.
Are they all right?
Yes.
Your fault, Segundo. I don't want ever to see your son with Blanca again. Understood?
Understood, Patron.
Pedro!
And we'll close that damn school tomorrow and send Blanca away to boarding school.
No, Esteban, no. You can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can. I'm not going to watch my daughter turn native. She's my flesh and blood, and it's my duty to provide her with a proper life among decent people of her own class.
But Esteban, there's no need.
Shut up, Farala. And don't you ever interfere in my family affairs.
Pedro! Blanca! Blanca! Pedro! Pedro! Pedro!
School was over. The only thing which made my life at the boarding school bearable was the awareness of the wonderful summer vacations ahead of me.
Congratulations on your exam.
Such a long
You're very proud.
one.
So, no more school.
Thank God. So glad you're
Your mother and I really missed you.
Every year, Pedro and I met secretly down by the river. And now that I had graduated, we could be together forever. Die at that school. Oh, I'm never going back there. From now on, it's just you and me. Pedro. What is it?
You know, it's not only you and me.
Yes, it is. I don't care what my family thinks. I love you and you love me. And that's what's important. They say you've started making political speeches.
The peasants here are suppressed by your father. They are afraid of him. They all hate him.
Pedro, promise me to be careful. Nothing must ever happen to you. I love you.
I love you. I love you too.
The Conservatives have asked me to make you a proposition.
I'm no politician.
You're a powerful man, Esteban. A man of honor. You're just the kind of senator we need. The country is changing. Things aren't the way they were, unfortunately. People are getting crazy ideas into their heads. Peasants from your district, workers from the cities, talk about uniting. If we don't make a stand now...
I'll think about it.
Do. After all, you're a family man, and a happy family is worth protecting. We have got to protect our values.
Who's that over there? Who's that?
Oh, that's Jean de Satigny. He hasn't been in this country long. I understand he's very rich, but he's still a bachelor. Maybe your daughter would enjoy adding a coat of arms to her card. Let me know what you decide about the party, Esteban.
Oh, excuse me. May I join you? I've been hearing a great deal about you, Monsieur Trueba. People say your hacienda is the most beautiful property for miles. And the most efficient, I've heard. I hope to see it someday. I would like to study your methods. You see,
You're welcome to...
Let's get out of here.
Anything happen?
Everything is all right, Paton.
Clara? Clara? Clara?
terrified during the earthquake. That's all it was. Oh.
It's over, Vera. You've spoiled my family life for long enough. I want you to leave this house at once. I never want to see you again. And I forbid you ever to be in touch with my wife or my daughter. I'll send you money each month through Father Antonio. You'll have enough to live decently while I live. But if I ever catch you bothering my family again, the soul of our mother. I'll kill you.
I curse you, Esteban. You'll always be lonely. Your body and soul will shrink. And you'll die afraid. And with a guilty conscience.
Get out.
For Clara's sake. I want you to know it has never been the way you imagined between us. Never.
Clara. 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 I'd like to talk to you, Clara.
How could you do this? How could you send her away?
Nobody's standing in between us anymore.
Well, she was never between us.
I love you, Clara. I want to make you happy. I want us to have a happy family.
But she's part of our family, too. She's your sister.
No, I don't care about Farrell. I care about you. I care about you and I. Our love. Show me you love me. Show me I'm your husband. Love me. Love me. Do you hear me? Love me! Help me, Clara. Tell me what I've got to do to let us have a happy life as husband and wife.
Just give me some time, Esteban. Just give me some time.
It's been a long time, Chancellor. You're looking good.
So how did you find me, Patron?
I just asked for the best place in town.
Now I can pay you back the 50 pesos. With interest.
you owe me the favor. Sweet little transitor. Just show me a little tenderness. Just pretend you care for me. That's what I need.
But I do care for you. Very much. Come. Come here with me.
Feels so good with you, Trent. It's like coming home.
You're the best, Esteban. You're a strong man. Very, very strong. Man of the soil.
À votre santé.
There is one thing that I don't understand, Monsieur Tassini.
Sadini, Mama.
And that is what you're doing in our barbaric country.
Well, I'm in the very fortunate position that I do not have to work for a living. Only to pass the time. But a wealthy life is boring. You get restless. My vineyards in Liechtenstein and on the Riviera. But this country is a challenge to me.
Yes, but Monsieur Tassini, I think it's still very strange because I've just done it once again and I can't find you in my cards. Neither your family, nor your age, nor where you come from.
Perhaps your cards just can't see across the Atlantic, Clara.
Is that for me?
Oui.
Thank you. It's beautiful. Thank you.
500 tons a year, she's dropping. With our advantage over those north of the equator, we can produce ripe fruit at the time of year when they cannot. That is considerable.
We all have a right to fight for justice and fair. It isn't the will of God. You should just sit down and wait for a reward from heaven. No. Jesus Christ was a revolutionary himself. We have a right to demand wages for our work. Revolutionary. Yes, God. We have a right to rest on Sundays. We have a right to vote. We have a right to...
That's enough. Go back to work. I said go back to work. Tell him to go back to work.
Please, go back to work.
Come here. Segundo, you never teach your son not to look his patron in the face. Sure enough.
Isn't Tassigny joining us for dinner?
Savigny. Count Savigny. He's still out studying the corn crop. He shows a great interest in agriculture.
Yes, and in knowing how much you own.
I had to get rid of Pedro Segundo today. Told him never to show his face in Tres Marias again.
Why?
Oh, I just found him trying to turn the farm workers against me, preaching revolution. Hadn't been for his father, I would have shot him down on the spot.
Good God.
I spent my whole life trying to help these people. I gave them everything. Now this bastard Pedro turns up and talks to them about their rights. I know them. They need looking after.
They need justice, Papa, not charity.
Blanca, these people are children. They need a strong hand. It's the language they understand.
You can't stop the world from changing, Esteban.
No, but I can try. I've decided to run as a conservative candidate for the Senate. What do you think about that?
Politicians are just bandits and criminals. Can't we close one of the windows?
Aunt Farrella?
No. Farrella is dead.
But it's impossible. I saw her just 2 days ago, and she was perfectly well.
It's true. I know it's true. Please. Leave me alone with her.
Ferla. If only you knew how much we missed you. Blanca and I talk about you almost every day. You'd be so proud of Blanca. Esteban has sent her lover away, but they meet secretly by the river. She's so brave and strong, true to her feelings. I will always remember you. Till we meet again.
All of you! You have a right to speak up and make demands. You have a right to stand up against your oppressors. And let others depend on you. Because you are the ones who make the wheel spin around. You are the ones who do the work. Who make it possible for them to live in comfort. You have a right to join unions. That's why you should make demands and start unions and organize yourself. If you stop working, there would be no patronage.
Innocent eyes on you again, I'll blow your brains out. Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
Excuse me for... I was down by the river and I couldn't sleep because of the heat, so I went for a walk by the river. And there I saw them. I saw my future bride lying naked. Naked in the arms of...
Who? Tell me, who was it? Tell me!
The Indian. That revolutionary.
I'll kill that bastard! Where is he? You tell me where he is! Grab that bastard! You tell me where he is now! I'll kill you! Tell me where he is!
I'll never tell you! Never!
Kill him! You tell me where he is! Lock those gates! This is your fault. You're the one who brought her up without any sense of morals, without religion, without principles. She has no idea who she is. She's my daughter. If she'd done this with someone from a decent family, then maybe I could have understood. But with that scumbag, with that sneaky, dirty little son of a bitch, I'll kill him. I swear on my mother's soul. When I find him, you'll wish he'd never been.
He has done nothing that you have done yourself. You've also slept with women not of your own class. But he did it for love. And so did Blanc.
Clara, my angel. Come on. Come. Come on now.
I will never speak to you again. Never. We shall soon be moving back into my parents' house in town.
We are all going to miss you, Señora Clara.
I shall miss you. Miss you too.
I'm leaving, Patron.
Why?
I don't want to be here when you catch up with my son.
Have you found him?
Not yet, Patron, but we're still searching.
I want him for myself. I'll offer a reward. I don't care how much.
Why do you take it so personally, Patron?
Because it is personal.
I ought to warn you, senor.
I know the laws of this country. What the hell are you doing? Can't you see I'm eating?
I know where Pedro is hiding.
How do you know?
Will you give me the reward, Patron?
How do you know?
Everybody knows where he's hiding. Except you.
You show me. So that I know you're not lying.
You'll give me the reward, Patron?
Take care of the horses.
some for you, senor. The reward, Patron.
Squealers don't get reward. Exactly what I say. I'll have a whiskey. I had a telegram to say that she was pregnant. So you're gonna marry her.
It's not me, it's that Indian. That revolutionary.
I don't know what you're talking about. It must be something you've dreamt.
There must be...
No, you account. I know exactly the sort of man you are. I'm not a fool. So, you and I are gonna make a deal. I'm offering you what you've always been after, my money. Just so that my grandchild can bear your idiotic name. You understand? Where's your mother?
She doesn't want to see you.
I found a husband for you.
I'm not getting married.
And a father for your bastard.
I'm not getting married, Papa.
Oh, yes, you are. You'll marry him. I'm going to be a senator now, and I don't want people to know I've got a bastard in the family.
I thought we already had several. Besides, I'm in love with somebody else.
Look, I think you should know that Pedro Segundo is dead. I killed him myself, so it would be best if you forget about him right away.
Would you please ask my husband and his friend to leave my house immediately?
Sir, I'm afraid I have to ask you to leave the house.
God, how I hate Papa.
No. Don't cry, my love. Too many tears will hurt the baby. Only make her unhappy.
I could kill him.
You should never seek revenge. It does no one any good. Besides, Pedro is still alive.
How do you know?
I dreamed it. You won't see him now for a very long time because he has to hide. Can't come out until the world is changed. So proud of you for not getting married.
Why did you marry Papa?
Because I loved him. Oh, I did. I was fascinated by him. He was strong and courageous. He's just been fighting all of his life. But you must know, nothing your Papa does comes from malice. He just has too much energy. And I still love him. I do.
is my life. Just like you are.
Don't want to go to the hotel?
No.
Would you rather go home to Tres Marias?
No. Just drive around for a while. I'll tell you. Clara? I'm sorry. The door was open. Forgive me, Clara. Forgive me for everything I've done to you. Forgive me for what I've done to Blanca. Forgive me, Clara. I'd like to stay here with you for a while, if you don't mind. I don't want to go back to Tres Marias. I miss you so. I miss our family. Don't have to talk to me. Just let me stay here with you. See, it occurred to me. I'm a grandfather. And I've never seen my granddaughter. How about, sweetheart, blow them all out in one breath? One big breath. Go, blow, blow, blow.
One candle left, Alba. So you have a secret sweetheart.
Well, Alba, are you going to tell us who it is? Tell Mommy.
It's Grandpa.
So we don't make Grandma jealous. You go sit down and cut the cake.
Have you had the result of the latest opinion polls?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about them. It's always like that. I think we'll have the best results ever. Good for the country.
Well, we must be careful not to underestimate the opposition.
I don't know how anyone can take the opposition seriously. Dreamers. Romantic.
Eat up your cake, sweetheart.
I mean, when did the left ever win a democratic election? Never. I mean, even a child could see that the left are the enemies of democracy. Look at history. When were revolutionaries ever freely elected to power?
God, how easy it is for you.
Oh, I know what I'm talking about. And I know what this country needs.
If it was up to you, Papa, nothing would ever change. Nothing. You see things in only black or white, the survival of the fittest.
It's the law of nature.
It's the law of the jungle. God, you're so primitive. Your world is so small, so infinitely small.
Blanca, my dear, you're a true utopian. You put your faith in the world that...
Would you kindly ask my husband to respect the fact that it is my granddaughter's birthday today?
Yes, Senora.
Yes, yes.
I am to ask the senator to...
And would you ask my husband to make sure that our guests have something to drink?
Sir, I have to ask you to...
A little cognac. Liqueur. Blanca. Liqueur.
Where are you?
I want to see Senator Trueba.
The senator is busy.
Are you Blanca?
Yes, I am. Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Yes.
Who are you?
A relative of the senator.
Wait here.
All this about you being a relative of mine.
Don't you remember me, Patron?
What do you want? Come on, hurry up. I got business here.
I want to join the army and I need money for my education.
Should have stayed out in the countryside.
You still owe me that reward.
Yes. I'll call the military academy in the morning. I know the people there. Get them to give you a scholarship. Get out. Don't come bothering me again.
With the count almost complete, it looks as if people have voted differently this time. Do you think the Conservative Party has lost this election?
Not at all. We shall win. The country will win. There's no doubt about that. I believe in people's common sense.
Well, nevertheless, Senator, the tide seems to have turned against you.
We are the defenders of our democracy. We who have always won will win again.
Papa, you
But the polls
stubborn
say,
old fool.
just wait for the results, shall we? Then we can all celebrate.
believe we now have the final results.
While we're waiting for the results. Gentlemen, they're still counting the last votes.
The opposition, the People's Front, has won an overwhelming victory. After being in power for more than a generation, the Conservatives have been beaten, rejected by the voters up and down the country. This is a sensational victory for the People's Front. People who were once called subversives, revolutionaries, enemies of the state, are openly celebrating tonight.
Hello? Just a moment. Blanca, telephone. Who is it?
Where are you? This is a very good friend of mine. Sailor nicely.
Hello.
Sit down. want to come with Mommy?
These are my old angel wings. My mother made me. Yes. Look around here.
Food, clothes, shoes, no spare parts, nothing.
You're just a bad loser, Papa. You know quite well who's behind the strikes. Everybody knows it's sabotage.
Don't take Tres Maria's off me. Everything I've ever worked for. Give it away. Give it away to the people. My property.
We'll be all right.
Something's got to be done. And quickly, too.
Okay, so here we go again. Back to the solution
You
to
just
all
don't
our problems.
understand, Blanca.
Law and order, more police, more mad generals.
Why do you say they're mad generals? Just care about our country. Same as I do. Want to put a little order back into things.
I think I need to lie down in my calm blue sea of silk.
Are you very ill, Grandma?
I think I'm beginning to leave this world, my love. But you must never be afraid of death, Alva. Dying is just a change, like being born. You know, I have always been in touch with the spirits on the other side. And when I get there, I'll be in touch with you. And all the others. Do you understand, love? Please give these to your mama. They will help her reclaim the past. Perhaps they'll help her to see the relationship between events more clearly. And someday she may need these. Something other than adornment. Tell Grandpa I promise I will come back and fetch him.
evade the situation. Events are developing at great speed. The newly democratically elected government is under attack by our military. The armed units of the country are now under the command of officers sympathetic to the coup. Rumor says that the Conservative Party sympathizes and stands behind the coup, and that they will take control as soon as the military has brought order back to the country. It is now a fact that the country is controlled by the armed forces.
Country.
We're gonna stay in the front.
Senator?
What's going on?
We'd like to see your daughter.
My daughter?
She's under suspicion of subversive activities, and we have a warrant for her arrest.
Are you completely mad? There's a mistake. You see that warrant?
Everything will be all right, my darling. Mummy will be back soon.
Mistake. I'm Senator Traber. Well, don't you recognize me? For God's sake, shut up. My own house. My own house.
Just shut up! You old fool. Don't you know your daughter's going with a revolutionary called Pedro Segundo?
Father is a very old man. May I have a moment alone with him? Just to say goodbye. Please. Papa. Papa, listen to me. Pedro is here. He's hiding in the cellar.
No.
Papa, if they find him, they'll kill him. Do you understand that, Papa? These men are dangerous. They can kill me, they can kill you, they can kill all of us.
No.
You know what love is like. And I love Pedro the way that you love Mama. No. He's my entire life, Papa. And he's Alba's father. You have influential friends. Help him if you can, Papa. Help him to get out of the country.
No.
Don't make your grandchild fatherless, Papa. Do you hear me? I beg you. Let Alba keep her father. She needs him. She needs him.
They won't touch you. Don't be afraid, my love. I'll go to the minister in the morning. Everything's just a mistake. Don't be afraid.
Keep your hands still. Come on.
We would like you to tell us where your lover is.
I want to go to the toilet.
Would be wise to cooperate.
I want to go to the toilet.
Stop there. Can I see your papers? Raven, see the minister. Very well, sir. You there? What are you? Leave me alone. Get out of my way. Stop there. I'm Senator Draper. I demand to see the minister. Sit down. Now! Sit down! You can go in now. I demand an explanation. Where's my daughter? Why was she arrested last night? Answer me. Where is my daughter?
Let me have your car keys. Congress has been shut down and congressional privileges impounded.
Are you all out of your minds? Who do you think it was established contact with your generals? Who do you think forged the link with the Americans? Whose money and reputation guaranteed you weapons? Do you know who I am? And then you arrest my daughter and want to confiscate my car? Let me speak to the minister.
You deal with me.
No, I insist on speaking with the minister.
There is no minister anymore! You deal with me now. Understand? You want to find out where your daughter is? Fill in the forms. You and your friends still have economic power, but we run the country. Now, give me the car keys.
start talking to me, Blanca.
I know your voice. Who are you? I want to use the toilet.
Now you start talking to me, you hear me?
I have nothing to tell you, you
talk to me now! You talk to me now!
I have nothing to tell you, you bastard! Sean! Who are you?
You want to know who I am? You want to know who I am?
You smell good. Imagine we have the same blood in our veins.
Nobody can find anybody who can or will help me find my daughter. You're an important person now, Transito. Know everybody. Sooner or later, they all come here. For old time's sake, Transito. Please help me. Help me find my daughter.
I still owe you a favor, Patron.
To judge what is good for himself or for others. This
You
man
should eat something,
will
Grandpa.
desecrate the past of our beloved people. We rule our proud traditions. Like mites and parasites, these evil folk.
Will Mommy be back soon?
How could I be so wrong? How could I be so wrong? This is Esteban Trueba. I'd like to speak to the ambassador. John. No, not well, John. How can anybody feel well these days? It's terrible what's happening in this country. I feel personally ashamed. I feel everything's my fault. But I didn't call to gain your sympathy. I called because I need your help, for old time's sake. Now, I realize that what I'm about to ask is beyond what diplomacy permits. And I know it's dangerous. It's very dangerous, but there's somebody I need to help. Come take you out of here.
Why?
Because it's not safe here.
Go to hell.
Please, come with me. Please.
Senator Trueba, to see the ambassador? Can I see your papers, sir?
Search the trunk. Open the trunk.
Please, step out of the car. We need a search. Step out of the car. Get out of the car. Stay where you are. You old civilist fool.
It's clean.
You can open it.
Open.
Open the gate. Doesn't respond anymore.
You must not wish for death, my child. That's not what's important. Death will come no matter what. You must fight to live. For life is a miracle. And Alba needs you. She's waiting for you.
Who's this? Yes? You did. Thank you, Trenchstone. Thank you.
Remember the curfew. Don't move till sunrise.
And you, my child. I thought I'd never see you again. I thought I'd die alone, miserable. Like Farrell said I would.
Papa. Is Pedro?
He's safe. He's waiting for you in Canada. Let's hope Pedro will be a better fellow than I was.
You did your best, Papa. I once was very angry with you. I even hated you. You know about that. While I was in prison, I thought only of revenge. Not on you, but I was obsessed by thoughts of revenge. I would avenge all those who should be avenged. But now I'm not so sure of my hatred anymore. I've begun to realize that there must be a relationship between events, like Mama always said. What is it, Papa?
I miss Clara.
Come on, lie down. It's better now.
Go now, Blanca. Go on, Rob.
Dearest. Angel.
My mother wrote everything down in order to keep track of time. What she wrote in her diaries has helped me overcome my terrors. And today I ask myself if I want to contribute to the endless story of hatred, blood, and revenge. But I can't find a reason for that anymore. To me, life is my daughter, Pedro, the light, the day, this very moment, the memories, the future. To me, life itself has become the most important thing.